This is my first video that I'm doing to camera, so let's see how this goes. What I'm going to call this video is my booking video of how Vince should hand over the reins, okay? It's not what I think will happen. If other people have said what I was going to say, then, you know, I've not seen them. Legitimately, this is me, what I would like to see. Hopefully, making these videos, you guys will enjoy them as well. The idea is I'm just going to share what I do. I enjoy wrestling. I like wrestling. I watch it. I watch YouTube videos about it. I watch Up Up Down Down. I watch Cultaholic. I enjoy WWE. I love NXT. This is me as a fan. If I had the power, if I had the resources, if I worked for WWE, this is what I would script. Okay, you might agree, you might disagree, but hey, we're human. That's what's so great about all of it. So, first thing, keep Triple H face. Don't turn him, don't make him authority figure or anything like that again. After WrestleMania, keep him face. Oh, I am filming this to kill time before NXT TakeOver on the 5th of April. So, WrestleMania hasn't happened, NXT hasn't happened. I'm just going with what I want. The plan is this will be from after WrestleMania going forward, sort of thing. Number one thing I would do, keep Triple H face. Don't have him as an authority figure. Leave him. He's won the match against Batista. He defended his friend who got beat up. All of that. Leave it. The authority figure is Vince. That's the authority figure. Him and Shane. With this lead up to WrestleMania, Vince has started playing his bad guy character. He's Mr. McMahon again. Let's keep him playing that. And matches get made, number one contenderships get won, all of this sort of stuff. Vince has an influence. For example, and you have a number one contendership tournament, and this could be for the women's, this could be for WWE, Universal, whatever. And then Vince changes it. Comes out, more beef, or whatever it may be, and changes it. And this happens with all the build-up. It's Backlash and Payback and Judgment Day and all that sort of stuff, whatever. Keeps changing it, keeps changing it, keeps changing it. Money in the Bank comes around and have a legitimate upper mid-carder win. Someone who could do something with it. Drew McIntyre, for example. He could be fantastic with that. Anyway, so Vince keeps coming out. And it gets to the point where we've got to SummerSlam and the card's been set up. Rivalries have been made. And he's like, oh, I want so-and-so. Kofi, you're going to defend your title, whatever. Triple H comes out, right, okay, this needs to stop, right? I get it, you want to be in charge. I get it, you want the best. You want profits, you want money. But we can't advertise a pay-per-view. We can't do this properly because you keep changing the matches. The fans don't know what they're going to watch. They don't know what they're going to see. And this has been happening now if you think back. So like I say, this is April, just before WrestleMania. For the last few pay-per-views, matches have been changed on the day. The card that was being advertised a few weeks beforehand has changed and all that sort of stuff. Triple H comes out and goes, look, CEO of this company, I can't just stand by and watch this anymore. It's getting annoying. I try and promote. I have these conference calls. How can I if I don't even know what the matches are because you're going to change it? And therefore, this story is now underlying with a bit of realism. Triple H does make conference calls. There's the seeds started to be planted. And you know what? The pay-per-view after comes and goes, and there is no changes. It's the same pay-per-view that was advertised a few weeks beforehand, and Triple H is like, yeah, they're good, happy. And then Vince comes out, Hunter, come on out, we need to chat. Alright, I wasn't happy with last night, but I made a deal with you that we weren't making any changes. I own this company. Alright, who the hell do you think you are telling me what to do? I'm going to put you on a match because I can. And I don't know, Might be Survivor Series at this point. I can't remember. September, October. So October could be Hell in a Cell. So yeah, you could actually put Triple H in Hell in a Cell and say, look, you don't boss me around. You don't tell me what to do. All this sort of stuff. Triple H has the match, wins, and he's like, right, we can't carry on like this. I can't be the COO competing against the CEO. We can't. It's not good business acumen. It's not good for business. It's not healthy for us to do this. One of us needs to be in charge. So I challenge at Survivor Series, every match is worth something. Team Triple H versus Team McMahon. Not just the Survivor Series 5-on-5. Every match. I pick someone, you pick someone. I pick someone, you pick someone. Tag teams, singles, whatever. And we will have the last match, the 5-on-5, as the deciding, if need be. You have NXT call-ups being brought forward, coming to Triple H and saying, you've helped me. So you're thinking Seth Rollins. See, I was going to say Revival, be a tag team that Triple H picks. Usos being a McMahon. They didn't go through NXT. I think that would be a really good match. And that sort of thing. You have Sanity, really great on NXT. Vince McMahon's wasted. And this is where you can, again, different storylines can start to come out. Superstars who are annoyed at the way Vince McMahon or the main roster has been treated. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like Sanity, like Revival, Tyler Breeze. Someone who, when they were on NXT, showed all the promise in the world. Bo Dallas. And when they get up there, wasted. Ascension. From that, you can then rebuild these superstars who have been wasted. Okay? And you've got that opportunity to sort of go, right, let's start fresh with these guys. These guys have got a passion for it. These guys know what they're doing. Let's give them an opportunity. And you think Ronda Rousey, she had that right. Her first match was with Triple H. She never really liked the way that Triple H dealt with it. So then she could be McMahon. And you just relate everything back. Daniel Bryan, oh, come on, Triple H, you don't want a B-plus player representing you. Throw it back in Triple H's face. Go back through the years. Use what has happened. Obviously, you got like Seth Rollins, former NXT, and you sort of like, and you got people who may not have gone through NXT, maybe, who have had a better push. Elias could be Vince McMahon person. Triple H never gave me an opportunity on NXT. I come to Raw and I'm on every week. And then you could have people who sort of mercenary type things. Kevin Owens, you could have Becky Lynch. Someone who might not pick a side, but just in the end wants to fight. A Survivor Series pay-per-view. So first off, every match means something. Secondly, you've got superstars who showed amazing promise in NXT, sort of being utilised in a better way, a better fashion. So you could have a battle royale to start the match. Back in the day where they were all wearing the blue and red t-shirts or vests or whatever, and they're all just sort of like a Vince McMahon or a Triple H t-shirt. You've got like the gamey, so you've got green t-shirts or something like that. You got tag teams, like I say, Usos versus Revival off the top of my head. I would really love that. Revival, Sanity versus New Day is one that's off the top of my head. Like 3-on-3 tag team match. The whole point of this is it's tying into what wrestlers have been through, what they have experienced, how they've been treated. I mean, this is obviously WWE admitting they've not treated or not given certain people better opportunities. So the pay-per-view happens. 5-on-5, you can have it proper stacked, full on, top talent guys, top performers. So I remember going back to that NXT Fatal 4-Way, I think it was, and Tyler Breeze and Neville and Kidd just was amazing to watch. And I think he's been wasted. I think Tyler Breeze could really come out of this really well. Baron Corbin, McMahon, because he's a McMahon guy. He's muscle. He's hot, tall. He's that type of guy. Never got his. He can always be like, oh, I never got my shot at NXT. And you know what? Promote the WWE network. And no, I don't mean get Michael Cole to go $9.99. Promote an episode of NXT, promote an episode of Raw, like Sanity's appearance on NXT and stuff like that, or Revival versus DIY 2 out of 3 falls, that sort of thing, because then people are going to get hooked on these individuals who's on your roster. And if you're saying, hey, go back, look at what they've done in the past, people will be like, oh, I'm invested in these guys, I want to see these guys succeed. Anyway, end of the night, Vince wins, because on the line is ownership and not ownership, final say. It's not Triple H will be CEO. It's not that Triple H will lose his job or anything like that. It will be the book stops with them. They have final say. So Vince wins, and it comes back. All the guys that were on Team Vince have now got opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Things are falling on their lap, and things are going really well for them. Fortunately, stuff not happening so brilliantly. Seth Rollins finding himself in handicap matches or stipulation matches. And this continues, this goes through TLC. So, Royal Rumble comes round, and the same sort of thing. It seems to be the number one spot is Seth Rollins, and people aren't getting the shot. Meanwhile, NXT have had issues broadcasting. Sometimes the network goes down. Sometimes the tape is on delay and stuff like that, because Vince controls the network. And in the build-up to Royal Rumble, Triple H is proper losing it, like, right, you are messing people around. We can't afford to be vindictive. We can't afford to be like petty. The world has shrunk, Vince. There's a reason why I make relationships with Progress. There's a reason why I've made relationships with ICW, because those wrestling companies are now being able to be viewed worldwide, not just in a local bingo hall, sports hall capacity. No, they can put their stuff online and millions of people can get it. They are tapping into our audience. And if we're going to be petty, we're going to be small, we're going to be vindictive, we're going to lose our guys. And you could make reference to Dean, Ty Dillinger, and others that have actually moved on, if you want. I doubt that will happen. Anyway, Triple H says, I want this to stop. I'm not fighting for control. I want you to step away. I don't even want to be in control. I just want you to stop meddling. Vince is like, no, why? I might consider it if you beat Braun Strowman in a last man standing match. Or you have like the Battle of the Billionaires sort of thing. You choose a representative, I'll choose a representative, winner of the last man standing match. And you could have like proper Attitude Era shenanigans, Vince McMahon trying to screw them, fixing the refs and all this sort of stuff, hitting them and beating them up and like getting other guys to come in, Drew McIntyre to come in and kick the head off him and stuff like that. Anyway, Triple H's guy wins. He's got a shot. I want my match. I want you to step down. WrestleMania, your team versus my team. A 5-on-5 match. Elimination sort of thing. While all this is going on, you're still continuing with storylines. You're still continuing with people wanting title shots, people screwing each other over, stuff happening, so that when it gets to this 5-on-5 match, people care about it. Now the wrestlers are like, right, you know what? I can be on WrestleMania. I can get a spot on WrestleMania if I impress. So they're now like sucking up. You got like heels going up to Vince going, hey, I'll take care of you. I fully support you. You're right. Why shouldn't we try and make the best matches, or why should certain individuals be given certain shots? Anyway, 5-on-5 WrestleMania. That's where Triple H wins. Triple H is in the match, obviously, WrestleMania, but he is screwed. He gets beaten up, he gets smacked with a chair before the bell's even rung. He's the first one out of his team. He's done his massive entrance. He's come out on a 5-wheel bike or something like that. And, you know, the other entrances happen and people come out and quick try and defend him, but it's too little, too late. He is hurting. And then someone decent, someone with potential pins Triple H at WrestleMania. Someone who has got a future. Someone who's got another 10, 15 years, 5 years even. Because that's just going to be a bit of rub, isn't it? I'm the man that pinned Triple H. So stipulations have been added. No repercussions for any of the individuals. Stuff like that. Team McMahon, Team Triple H. Whichever team wins, represented, takes final say. Vince McMahon steps down. Now, I know he has come out and said, I'm not stepping away. I'm doing it. I'm going to do the XFL and WWE and all that sort of stuff. But a 70-year-old running two different sports companies. I don't know how long I don't know how long a season's gonna last for the XFL, but you can't. And then, you know, unless it's going to be on a Friday night and a Saturday, he is going to be knackered. If I was to pick right now, current state of affairs, where everyone is, injuries all being okay, I would have none of the champions in this match. Have them define their titles. Over the last year, so this is now the WrestleMania 36. Yes, WrestleMania 36. The tag team titles have been unified. Raw and SmackDown are unified like the women's tag team belts. I would have Sanity, and I do like Sanity. Since the Survivor Series, they've been built up, they've been worked around, and they're now tag champs. Females, I think Iconics are a great tag team. I think I think they personally should have it. I think they should personally win it this Sunday. I don't think they will, but I think that they would be great with those belts. So I think by next year, I think that would be a great thing. So you got your two tag teams, Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn, and US, like I say, Lars Sullivan. I think would be a good one. Drew, the champion, won it with the Money in the Bank. Finn has been on fire since what you could say Royal Rumble. Had a great showing. Came in at final two. If he was, leave him in the final two, then he's got a legitimate reason to be challenging for the Universal. AJ wins the Rumble. AJ versus Samoa Joe for the WWE title next WrestleMania. Okay, and for the women's, I think it should be Ember Moon winning the Rumble to face Asuka for the Women's Championship. To say sorry for this year, I think Asuka should have it, and the 4 Horsewomen of Wrestling can have a number 1 contenders match. So there are all your champions. So Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura are going to be on Team Triple H. I would say the Revival would be great. So you've got 4 there, and then Triple H himself. So you've got 5 guys there. Then on Vince McMahon's side, Kevin Owens, Cien Almas, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin. And this is the match that Triple H wins. Vince McMahon can step away, goes on Monday Night Raw and be like, right, I accept defeat. I am Vince McMahon. I am nothing but a gentleman and scholar. I will accept terms. I will step away. To summarise, the seeds have started to be spread. Vince McMahon changing. Gets to a point where Triple H loses his cool and has said, enough is enough after SummerSlam. That starts building towards a Survivor Series match. All the matches at Survivor Series are on the line. Winner of the accumulated score, like the Invasion one. And I think if Vince McMahon wins, you recreate that moment where he takes off his jacket, throws it on the floor, and he's celebrating just like that again. Anyway, So we get that. Then Royal Rumble comes round. Triple H has his shot. I want the title shot. Well, you pick a guy, I pick a guy. Last man standing. If your guy wins, then I'll consider it. Meanwhile, Finn Balor and AJ Styles go to the final two at the Royal Rumble, and they both go on to face Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. WrestleMania. Right? 5-on-5 again. One more time. Vince tries everything he can to try and get it, but it doesn't work. And you have guys that can come out and celebrate. Guys like Tyler Breeze. From this storyline, not only have you used real life situations, Vince, the XFL, Vince McMahon stepping away, even though he says he's not. So that's the first thing. Secondly, you are building talent that has been wasted for God knows how long. You are rebuilding individuals. Bo Dallas, Tyler Breeze, Ascension, these guys who, give them the shot, will do wonders. Sanity. We've rebuilt them from Survivor Series through to WrestleMania. Right now, seems like a joke. Never on TV. When they are, they're just getting beaten up. But build them up like you have done with Kofi. Last 2 months with Kofi, underdog, showing how their spirit. The crowd will get behind him. Okay, thanks for watching. That's my video of how I think that Vince McMahon should hand over the reins to Triple H. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Steg Bites. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoy. Any ideas, constructive criticism, leave in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers. Bye.